Welcome to Elks 101. Another episode of Elks Central, breaking this one down.
Breaking touchdown, Edmonton! Fajardo! Dunbar! Back on top go the Elks!
All right, welcome in. Elks 101. Declan, Eddie, and Rick, January 5th, 2026. First episode of the new year, bringing this one in. So I guess I got to ask, like, how was the New Year's for everybody? Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Any New Year's resolutions? You a New Year's resolution guy?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
Never
not
been
really.
big on.
Just trying to level up every day, man.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
not like the clock in the calendar turn and you're all of a sudden someone new.
Yeah, it's because like a New Year's, it's just procrastination. Like if you're planning on making a New Year's resolution, just start it.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I
I'll
mean?
get there when.
Yeah, like if your thing is, if
I'll
it's
start
like,
on Monday. I'll
if it's
start
like-
on the 1st. I'll just start right now.
I just do.
yeah, if it's like December 1st, and you're like, I'll get to this. It's like just start December 1st. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like, you want to eat more salads? Just eat a salad. Like it does. Like
Were you run on the treadmill at gyms or were you
Yeah,
do that at
yeah.
which gym?
Planet Fitness.
Oh, you're PF.
Man, it is.
No,
I
you
always-
PF homie, huh?
You go to Planet
I'm a
Fitness?
PF.
Man, I
Black card, baby.
always make the joke. I'm the only person who's ever broken a sweat in Planet Fitness.
No, not me.
Dude,
I drip on those machines.
I know.
man.
I don't. I remember we've talked about that, but dude, it is very much like
Yeah.
it's like a pretty base level gym. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying,
$25 a month though.
dude. I'm not even black card. I think I pay 15 because I just
Yeah.
want like I'll do dumbbells and stuff and barbell work. But it's mostly just the treadmill and like I like that they have a shower and that's like all I need.
You're at the one out west.
Yeah, out in Mayfield.
Yeah, that's nice where you got the double decker set up too. So
Oh,
you can
yeah.
just run up in peace up there. It's quiet up on those treadmills.
Oh,
up top.
dude, I have my favorite one every time. It's the one on the very far corner on the upper deck.
You know
The
how
TV
it bounces.
TV faces TSN. Exactly. I know
Yeah.
how it bounces. I know that every time I get there, I got to put a little piece of paper towel under the fan to like position it correctly, but
Uh-huh.
it's
Yeah, 'cause
everything I
it'll
like.
rock.
Yeah. But dude, it's like
I
I'm
know
not
what you mean.
I'm not as crazy as a runner as I used to be. Like I used to run like crazy distances. Or no, I shouldn't say crazy, but I used to run hard and I used to run far.
Yeah, crazy. No, it's crazy distances. You're running over 10 miles, I bet.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
back then
crazy
I was
distance.
ripping half marathons on the treadmill and stuff.
Yeah, that's intense.
But dude, I was also like, I was such a douchebag about it because I'd be like on the treadmill, like just like on shuffle, song hits, and all of a sudden I'm shooting arrows on the treadmill.
Oh,
like I'm doing,
you're
yeah,
that guy.
I was that guy.
The guys
Dude,
that
I'm
do
like-
dancing and stuff on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
treads.
I'm like looking around. I'm like seeing, like, you guys impressed with this? Like you're watching greatness over here. Like,
He said shoot.
I'm running like a 6-minute mile for 13 miles. Like get in on this.
Bro,
You know
it's
what I mean?
real though when you're working out, Rick, and that track comes on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you get geeked up, man. It's real, huh? You
Well,
feel that.
Dude, I used to have it timed out so perfectly because I would listen to Greyhound when I would run, like when I would do like back then a short run, which was like 5 miles for me. I would listen to Greyhound by Swedish House Mafia, and it like just timed out perfectly that my miles were just like a little bit shorter than it. So like every time I got to, it was like basically halfway through like the 5th repeat of the song, I was like done, and it was like a little treat. It was like a little trick for myself, like a little treat, right? It was like it's like, oh yeah, listen to this song 5 times and you're done in like 4.5, and you've hit the benchmark.
Before we put this topic to bed,
Mhm.
what's your mile pace?
Right now.
Yeah, right now and when you're at your best. What's
Yeah,
your
so
mile pace?
my best, actually, let me look it up because I think my
He's got it
best.
logged, Rick.
like
No,
I like
I
that.
do have it logged on my phone, but I'm actually just gonna look up a mile pace chart because my best ever. I used to run like a 6:20 mile
That's-
pretty casually.
Pretty savage.
I'm trying to look up what my best because my best half
While you're
marathon
looking it
time.
up, I'm no runner. I only peg a mile at a time, like a mile, and then that's it, just for my warm up
Yeah.
and cool down. And my pace usually 8:15 to 8:30.
Yeah,
right in there.
yeah. So I'm looking it up now because for about my best half marathon time, I run a 6:20 mile, and now I'll run like a 7-minute mile pretty casually, just kind of hanging out.
What do you got that thing at? What do you got the treadie at?
So it's set to like 8.6 miles an hour. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I used to run it. I used to like if I was doing something shorter than like a half marathon, like if I was doing like a 10K or something, I would set it to like 9:4 and just like rip it. And that was when I was like looking around and like, you guys watching this? Like,
And I'll finish.
you
like-
always
well,
you always trying to, you find a baddie in there and just be like, hey, like,
I'll try
like,
and finish.
I'm over
my,
here.
My pace with like my last 2/10, maybe 3/10 of a mile. I'll bang that up to 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to finish fast and strong, but that's intense.
Yeah. It's honestly like it's not that like, I don't know. I feel like once you just kind of get like a runner's rhythm down, like you don't notice the speed as much. Like, I don't know. It's like, because I think, and I'm not a
How much do you
running
weigh?
like 190. I'm not like a running coach. I'm not a running expert. There are way better runners out there than me, like way better people you can listen to on this topic. But I always felt that people tried to outrun the pace that was on the treadmill just because they felt like it was going a certain speed and they had to like run fat or whatever. But like once you kind of feel the rhythm of the treadmill, it makes it so much easier, I find. So yeah, that was always my thing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, cardio guy.
Yeah, that we
Don't
went
ask me
down
to-
that rabbit.
Don't
hole.
ask me to bench anymore, man. Dude, I bet I'd be. I wonder how many times I could get like 185 up now. Because I haven't benched in
Think you would
well
pin
over
you?
a year. Pardon?
Think you would pin you?
No, I mean,
Would you do it at Planet Fitness in a rack without a spot?
well, dude. Here's the other thing. At the Planet Fitness I'm at now, it's all Smith machines.
I know.
Yeah. So I can't like.
Yeah, that's what
there.
all of them are.
Oh, okay. It's
yeah,
that
they're
thing
all
for
the
you?
same.
Okay.
So would you attempt it without a spot?
Oh, 185 on a.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You would?
Like that would fly up. I think
Okay.
Smith machine, like
Yeah,
it just.
I'm
you
just
know.
checking. Just checking.
Yeah, but I don't know. I should because here's the other thing. I've never been a guy who goes to the gym with my friends. Like I've probably been to like the gym with like my friend to like work out together.
Hassle.
Like probably honestly, man, like less than since like high school and stuff, when it's just kind of you go after school or after practice or whatever, it's probably like less than 10 times. So I've never been just in a situation where I can 1 rep max it.
Yeah.
So I've never really known what my max is. But now, yeah, I think you also you have to get 185 up.
I'd like to believe so.
Yeah.
Ricky, where you at, man?
Oh, I
You
know
could-
Rick's
you could
putting up 2
smash
plates.
185 easy, huh?
Yeah. Like I'll start off with just like 15 to 20 of 135. And then the first real set is 185. Just go 25, 35, 45. And then when I get to the 245s, I'm looking at about 4 or 5 reps.
You ever touched 3 plates?
No.
Have you
315.
come close?
Pardon?
Have you ever come close? to
I've got 2
plates?
plates up. I've got
Two.
2 plates up.
Yeah.
I've never
225.
put more. I don't think I've ever put more than 225 on the bar.
Okay.
Because again, I've never gone with a spotter. And I've never been like bench was never my thing. So I've all
That's
like
not
I've,
something you
yeah.
want to fuck around with either.
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously, like,
Dude, I remember, like one time when I was like very early on, like very early working out, like like teenager, and like we were doing squats, and I was just loading it up, and I like didn't like understand like the balance or the distribution of weight, and fell back. Caught it on like on the bars, but
yeah,
I
went back,
fell
it took
back.
you back.
Yeah,
I've had many instances like just weightlifting. Usually, it's just you're pushing the limit though,
Mhm.
right? And you got people around and
Mhm.
support cast, but man, I've blown my back out deadlifting
Yep.
and stuff.
Oh, I
Like,
bet.
oh, some crazy stuff. The
deadlift I think would be the worst for me now. If I don't even.
you'd be
yeah.
trying to pull a head something.
Oh,
heavy.
dude,
As long as
Give
you
me-
do it properly.
You have to, man.
Yeah.
Technique is everything
Yeah.
for the dead.
I'd sumo it for sure.
Nice and
Again,
wide.
nice and
Just a
wide.
quick
Yeah,
little
yeah.
6-inch rep.
Yeah,
You don't got to
yeah.
go down so far.
The scariest things for me thinking back is definitely the stuff that I put on my back squatting. Just because with the knee surgery, I was a big bencher always.
Yeah.
Bench was easy for me. Natural, big chest,
Yeah.
shorter distance. But squatting, like putting 450, 500 on your back, man, like I can't fathom doing that
Yeah.
ever again in my life.
Yeah.
I can't. I truly can't.
I think you get to an age where you're just like, there's no more point. There's no
No
point putting
need.
any more weight up. So I'll do like 225. I'll max out at 275. I'm not even going to try for more than that anymore.
On your squat, me
Yeah.
too. And that's in
Yeah,
the
No,
Smith.
that's enough.
270, that's all I'll put on my back. Sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, I'll do a set at 3 plates, 6 reps. But 275, man. And I'll do a lot at 225 and just sit deep in it.
Yep.
I can still work a muscle and get a burn. I
Yeah.
don't need to ego lift. I know
Yep.
I'm the most jack strongest dude.
Yeah, like no, I feel you. That's the dude. That's kind of like I don't know what there was just kind of a shift where I was just like I don't want to like weight. I just want to keep my heart healthy.
Yeah,
That's why I just all
seriously,
became
yeah.
cardio. You know,
Yeah,
so
the running.
I don't know, but I always loved crushing a French press. I always felt just like the sickest like that because I always had really naturally nice tries. I don't know whether that's from swimming or maybe just genetics. Like I don't know what it was, but I always had nice tries.
You try guy.
So yeah. So French press, I was
Nice.
happy to do that one. Shout
Yeah,
out.
man. We should go. I know you don't do it with friends, but we should hit a lift one day out west. I'll come meet you.
Yeah, I guess, man. I think we're kind of in different categories,
Oh,
but
man,
yeah.
I'll put you through. a
No,
little
yeah,
bit.
let's do it. Let's do it.
I see. That's another thing too. Is everything is quick. Like I
Yeah.
hate people in there
Oh, yeah.
scrolling, and we talked about this. Spent many hours talking about just people wasting time
Yep.
scrolling. I
In and
look
out.
at everything, man.
Yeah, man.
Get a wet t-shirt. You're right. People don't sweat there
Yeah.
because they're sitting 10 minutes in between every set.
Start with a light gray, and you can't leave
Just
till
like
it's dark
6
gray.
dudes flexing in a mirror.
Oh,
like,
it's crazy.
get
man.
out of here, man.
I feel like a sheep for just looking at myself in the mirror. Like of course
There's-
I'll catch myself.
Yeah.
You got it.
But
in
dude, I'm like-
private, but there's people standing up there. Just no way would I ever do that.
There's
man.
one place in this whole gym where I can do cable flies. Like, can you please just move? You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
There was a dude sitting with the cables today and just sat between and he had legit had his iPad. So he's just sitting there, legs out,
That's crazy.
leaning backwards, watching like a video on his iPad and
Yeah,
using up the whole
between
thing.
2 cables. That's
Yeah,
wild.
what are you doing, man?
ridiculous.
That's wild.
And
I'm getting
It's-
to the point where I'm gonna like start saying something.
yeah,
to
for
people,
sure.
You know,
Well, because that's the other thing, like, respectfully, everyone's on their own journey, you know, no shade. I wouldn't be able to do that well lifting weights these days either. But it's always kind of the people who you're like,
There's etiquette.
yeah, but I'm saying, like, it's always the
awareness.
people, it's like, hey, like, you're not, like, are you gonna still be in the gym in like 4 months? Like,
exactly.
that's, you know,
Yeah.
like
4
anyone who's there
months.
to,
At the end
2.5 weeks,
the
man.
end of the month. Well, they last through.
yeah, it's like
January.
anyone who's there, like, wants to, like, dude, like, you can fly through and superset everything, get out of there in 45 minutes.
Seriously,
You know what I mean?
seriously.
Keep that heart rate up.
Have you fellas tried my burpee challenge yet?
Oh, no, what
The-
was it? What was
Turned
it?
into a fitness show.
What's the challenge?
50 burpees? Remember,
Ooh.
10 or 5 sets of 10.
Yeah.
You do
that's
10
right.
burpees, take a minute break. 10 burpees. So on the minute, 10 burpees. On the minute, 10 burpees. It's not. It's
Yeah, it's
like
not. That's
10 less than 10 minutes of work.
Yeah.
But
It's just that's just pushing through the old the heart
Keep
ticking and
asking.
the
Yeah,
lungs.
no.
keep asking. Week
I'll
over
get
week,
into that
keep
one.
asking.
I'll get to it.
Yeah,
You guys
it's a lot of work.
stretchers, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I stretcher.
Nope.
Every night. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna
Foam
run, I have
roller?
to stretch before with the gym. Yeah, but foam roller, stretch, everything.
Hmm.
I'll put in like a 45-minute session every day.
Really?
Yeah, every day.
That's 45
Every
is
day.
like, that's what it should be, but that is nuts.
At the end of the day, usually about once I get the kids down, just chilling with Stephanie.
Yeah.
She'll be on the couch, and I got 3 different foam rollers, my Theragun, I
Yeah.
got everything, man.
It is something, like, every time I'm like watching TV, and I catch myself, I'm like, I could just be stretching right now. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's something you don't even think about.
Now I don't know if this is placebo because I've gone through this where I was down at some family's house in Airdrie over the weekend, and I didn't stretch down there, and I felt fine, maybe a little tight, but I think when I stretch, the more I'm aware to all the knots and kinks, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm more bungled up when I stretch. I feel like because I'm just like maybe more in tune with it.
Yeah,
know what
you're
I'm
feeling
saying?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're feeling everything.
You woke
So it's
everything
like,
up. You're
stuff
feeling
is more
everything.
painful almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
As
yeah.
opposed to just neglecting it and just being one big ball of tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's pushing on some areas that probably you don't feel too great when they're being pushed on too, right? And you're
Yeah.
rolling that out and stretching that out, and you're like, this kind of sucks.
Probably overdo it to a degree, actually.
You guys massage guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hmm.
Got that health insurance too.
Utilize
give
it,
me
man.
my
Utilize it.
500 a
Yeah.
year.
I feel that.
That's easy, quick 3 massages.
I wanted to ask you guys about this. Did you guys watch
Are you
No, I've only been for, I think, like 2 massages
Whoa.
ever. Yeah.
crazy?
I know.
Crazy.
I'd get into it.
And like having played ball, like I'm big on the
Oh, yeah,
treatments.
for
Like
sure.
You've had it all.
needling,
Yeah.
and I do the Cairo. Like
Yeah.
I am a big believer in it all.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Except for when I got dry needled a couple months ago and I created the
Ooh.
what's it called? Shingles in my body.
Well, yeah, I
way,
mean, that's the same
really?
thing with TJ Watt, though, right? You went for dry needling, they punctured his lung, or
Punctured his lung.
partial pump.
That's
Who else was
crazy.
the
How
other
does
quarterback that happened to?
Tyrod Taylor?
Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, that
the
is-
Chargers.
So what's
Crazy. How does
sketchy
that
about that?
happen?
It's very believable because they go deep with these needles.
Yeah.
And they're moving them actively. It's not just acupuncture where it's in there and it just stays. With dry needling, they're picking around trying to find the nerves. And like I've had my neck dry needled a whack load right up the spine. And as they're doing it, I'm thinking, frick, one little movement and you could paralyze me.
Yeah.
Like that's how close. And you have to sign forms and stuff. They
Yeah.
go through it with you, but you get so much stingers and stuff. You know, they can release some of those muscles that
Yeah.
are tightened up. But honestly, they're in between vertebrae, and you can feel it. It's like wow,
They're
like,
close.
They could put me down for good.
Man, it is one of those things. Like, it's so scary to think like paralyzation is in someone else's hands. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
but it did create the shingles virus in my body.
Oh.
It went too deep in
That's
my hip,
crazy.
and it all happened in my hip. Shingles, you think is the back normally, but the shingles, it just happened right on my glute where they dry needled. And I looked it up, Dr. Google. If you hit a specific nerve, because we all have these viruses in our body, like stored away, and if you hit a specific nerve, it releases the virus, and that's exactly what happened.
Like the Ice Age.
Yeah, that's exactly.
No,
it's like just
That's
stored
yeah.
away.
Dude, that's crazy to think. Like going for dry needling, you wake up with polio.
It was nuts, man. Full on shingles.
Did you guys watch the Steelers Ravens game last night?
Sure did, baby.
All right, I got a take for you guys. No more kickers. Ban kickers. I don't want kickers in football anymore.
If you look
Touchdown?
at one of our most recent videos, it's like us talking about kickers getting drafted. I think I was
Brandon Aubrey.
It was me.
No,
Yeah.
dude, listen. Touchdown 6 points. You can go for 2.
It's tough, man.
Opponents get the ball after a touchdown, 25-yard line. If you want to go for an onside kick, you can drop punt it, drop kick it, I guess I should say. But this is my thing. I don't want non-football players deciding football games anymore.
Oof.
So no more
That's-
kickers. I'm out on
that's a
kickers.
spicy take.
2027, no more kickers.
Non-football players.
There are probably some kickers that are a little more better athletes than there are quarterbacks,
I would agree with that.
right? Maybe today it's a little bit less
I would
though.
agree with that.
But I mean, you go back far enough, and there were guys like the dudes who just
Yeah.
stood there and whipped it.
I would agree with
They
that.
could throw it. So I mean, I understand where we're coming from, and you look at some of these kickers nowadays, and they're not small no more.
No, some are.
Look at that kid in Jacksonville who's
Dude,
kicking
yeah, Cody
67
Little,
and
67 and 68 yardage, like insane.
Yeah.
This
go
is
back long enough and go back to Sebastian
They're going to be hitting
Janikowski.
70s.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to be hitting 70s.
probably next
So,
year, dude.
Turns it into a cheat code, or do you have to change the rules?
This is my thing. Like, I don't like what kickers can do. No one else. Like, I don't think you could just pick up any other player on that roster that can hit like a 55, let alone 68, 67 yarder. So what they can do is a very specific skill set, and I recognize that. But my thing is like kicking is so different than the rest of the game.
Yep.
Like no part of football is like that 1 4-second play, and I do not want my football games determined.
But then at the same time, as a part of that play, yes, the kicking aspect is different, but the line of scrimmage play is the same, and you have blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can occur.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I
The
didn't factor
kicking,
that in.
but then you got everything that's happening in front of the
And there's the
kicker.
kicker that does the one job, but is the long snapper. He only does one job as well. No.
Well, that's a notorious thing specialists live by. Every specialist I played with, I love you all, especially, Ryan King and everybody. I love you all. But what they will say, and they know they're not totally a part of the team, but they'll say their job is the most important, because if you mess up, everybody's going to notice that one mess up. They're not going to notice all the extra point attempts and the short chip shot field goals and stuff. But when the game is on the line, you have a botch snap, botch hold, or a missed kick. All eyes are on the special team unit.
You can have that botched snap from a regular center to the quarterback. We've seen it before. We've seen
Absolutely.
it a trillion times.
Absolutely.
Backup center comes in, tries to dead snap the box. That's what the QB likes, and all of a sudden it just can't get there.
It's
Dude,
just
but
trickling.
like you think about, like, seriously, it would take you a quarter of a season to get used to, and it would make the game so much better if there were no kickers.
I'm just arguing to argue.
You could
I
never.
hear
It
you.
would have to be a 7-point. You can't. A touchdown would still have to be 7 points
Yeah.
somehow.
No,
You need that 7.
6, and you can go for 2. We're changing scoring too.
That's almost a brand new game. I mean, the math behind that would probably be crazy.
I know, it'd be awesome.
I'm
Think
not
about it.
totally against it. Hey, I'm not.
And listen, like I'm not this. Like I probably couldn't kick a 35-yard field goal. Maybe a 30. I couldn't kick a 35-yard field goal. Like I'm not acting like it's an easy thing to do. Like I do think it's hard. I think that they're nailing it from 70. Oh, like shout out Cam Little. That's unbelievably impressive. I don't think you can just pick another guy on the team who can go out there and bomb it from 50. But my whole argument is, it's games are being decided on a play that's so unlike the rest of the game that I'm just out on. Like the game last night, Boswell misses the extra point. And then Loop comes down and misses a 40-yarder.
After their teams,
After, like,
both teams
yes.
made tremendous plays
Yes.
to put them in position.
Yes, Calvin Austin, right?
With
He had
the
the Steelers,
touchdown.
and then Isaiah Likely had the huge
Likely.
catch down the sidelines
Yeah.
on 4th down.
Yeah, that was quite a finish. It was.
I thought it was a terribly thrown ball. Also, like it was into. Am I misremembering? Because I didn't watch a replay, but
Likely?
it was like it was like triple coverage, wasn't it?
Double cut.
Double cut?
but
Okay.
He was the only guy he had on the play. And sometimes with QB, you got to just take a shot, let your guys make a play.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's exactly what Likely did. And Likely has made those types of plays too. Like throughout the course of the past 2 years, he's made a lot of big catches for the Ravens.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. Like, I get what you're talking about. I heard them talking about this on some ESPN radio as well, and changing the rules. And because what are we doing out here hitting 70-yarders? But at the same time, I like that, man. That's in the traditional sense of football. If you don't have, why change the rules because guys are getting better?
Yeah, look at punters.
Yeah, but I mean,
That coffin corner now
It's
is
not
such
like
a
everybody's hitting those.
exactly.
yeah, no, it's true. Like it is the Brandon Aubrey thing we talked about, or Cam Little, who we've talked about today. Like it is kind of a cheat code in that sense. But I also, here's my other thing. Like if you get the ball after a kickoff at like the 35-yard line, it's only like what, 16 yards to field goal range, like that. I don't know.
I
But what,
guess
16
I would
yard
revisit
drive,
it
like-
if this was something we see consistently. But I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We're seeing 60-yarders consistently now. So maybe
Kickers are starting to like
Well, and to Rick's
morph
point, like,
into something else, kind of like mobile quarterbacks did, right? Like there's a point in time when Michael Vick was like, that's not even fair to have him out there. It's not much different than it is those two kickers, right? Because those guys can make them from
get one
60
first
something.
down and you got points.
Yeah, then everyone else is like, oh, we don't have a guy that can do that's no fair. Well, Michael Vick could go run around the whole damn team. And nobody else had a version of him, so that really wasn't fair.
And is this a side effect of maybe the new kickoff rules that we've seen?
for
change?
absolutely
if
it
the
is.
new kickoff,
Oh, dude, the
if that
field.
the kickoffs didn't change, you'd be starting back further quite
Yeah,
often.
people are getting upset about quarterback yards numbers. Like it's 100% a result of the kickoff. Like drives are starting like 15 yards up.
Way up.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know. I like, to Rick's point, like I do think like the kickers now are like incredible athletes compared to yesteryear. Like kickers really used to, like Paul McCallum,
Yeah.
to use a CFL reference. Like
Bad bodied, and you look at kickers, they're jacked now.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
man.
and they're all like Aussie rules guys or rugby players who are used to like
Good point.
you know
Who's
what I mean?
who's the
They
one in
grew up
his
kicking.
40s? He's been around everywhere. He's the Dolphins, he's the Jets.
Nick Folk.
No, he's more of
who's
a
he with right now?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but he was jacked up as hell, right? And then you look at a guy like Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he was
Some of the things
jacked.
that he was able to do. I mean, I understand the rules a bit, but that losing that onside kick, that surprise onside kick that Pat was able to do a couple of times,
Yes.
That sucks.
that's such
Yeah, that
such
sucks.
a tool to have in the toolbox at the time that, again, I don't want anyone taking that away. We went out and found a guy who can do this. I don't want you taking it away because of XYZ.
That's a valid point, actually, talking about that onside kick, how you can't do it now. You have to declare if you're going to go onside.
Yep.
So you're eliminating that potential to steal a possession. I say stick with rewarding these kickers who have huge legs.
Ban them. Take kickers out of football. Keep football.
Okay.
Thomas Morstead.
Morstead.
That's what I'm thinking.
Morstead. He was
Morstead.
jacked. Dude, I remember he lit someone up on I think it was a punt return, and he
Yeah,
got
man.
drug tested like the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Punt-
that.
Punters shouldn't be able to
That's-
do this.
But these guys are getting in the weight room. They're getting in there. They're lifting with the boys next to them. They're becoming more of a part of the team than it was, 20 years ago when you look at the kicker from the replacements. There's that little Welsh dude smoking on the sidelines, right? Like that's not really a thing anymore. These guys are right in there with you. And especially when we're talking bringing guys over from Australia and whatever, they were playing physical out there. Now all of a sudden they don't get it. They're not physical just because of the position, but they were out there earning their stop.
I played with and they're all unique dudes too, specialists. I played with a kicker in Hamilton, Sandro DeAngelis. And
Weird guy.
Yeah, he was. How do you know?
You've told us.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wasn't in the locker room or anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, how'd you know that? Because he had a really good career in Calgary, like record breaking in Calgary as a place kicker. And the drop off was real hard for him. But like, we'd be in the shower, man. He'd come up to you and he's like, "Hey, nice dick." Like,
Yeah.
what? Man? Like,
Yeah.
just a
Hockey
oddball, man.
boy attitude.
Yeah. Just oddball.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like I can't even like the hockey locker rooms when you're like 13, 14. Like it was just crazy,
Yeah, next
crazy
level, man.
place.
Next level.
All right, I guess let's talk a little Elks. Brock Mogensen, he was he was kind of the big signing, I guess, if you will. I wrote about this for ElksNation. Like we always knew Niles was going to be off the roster. Like that's, it's kind of old news. Shout out Niles. I still think he has some left in the tank. But it was kind of with the understanding that Nick would move to the middle linebacker spot. Joel would play the will, figure out what to do with the Sam. He kind of got three guys you can rotate. And then Brock's just another kind of clogging the machine in that sense. But with his emergence, like, because I think it had almost kind of been locked in that Nick's just going to be the middle linebacker. But you had brought up the point a couple times, like it's going to be a battle. Like it's going to be a camp battle. And going into last season, like imagine telling someone, hey, like not this season, but the season after, you're going to have Nick Anderson battling for the middle linebacker spot with Brock Mogensen. Like you'd have been like, who?
Huh?
Who? You were like, who's that? The guy who played 6 years at South Dakota?
Brock
Like, yeah, exactly. Right. So I don't know. I like his game a lot. I like I like the way like I was really high on Joel for this. Like Joel really likes to tackle Brock as well, likes to, he likes to find tackles. He likes to make plays in that sense. I don't think he has the talent Nick has, but also at the middle linebacker position, it's not necessarily the position you need to be the most talented at. You just got to have a lot of will,
True. You got to be fairly smart too, because you are the leader of the defense.
Yeah.
You're getting the calls. You're responsible for getting everyone lined up. You think it's a meathead position, but you do have to really be intelligent there. The one thing that's surprising about Brock, and maybe to a degree Joel as well, and I don't say surprised because their skin color, but they can really pass cover well.
Yeah.
Like they move and cover a lot of ground really well.
Mhm.
And in the CFL, on the cow pasture of a field, you need linebackers who can cover in space.
Yep.
And I would say Brock is probably their best cover linebacker. Would you guys agree or disagree? Out of those three.
Oh, out of those three,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Out of those three,
Out of those
for
three.
sure.
Joel and Nick.
He
and Brock.
he was to your point about having to be smart to play the position, like he is a real mind for like when you're in zone coverage, like where he needs to be, and he like how to drop and disguise and get the quarterback throwing at him. So yeah, I would say of those three, definitely.
It's I'm encouraged, and it's going to be a battle at camp.
Yeah, I know. Like, what is if it was up to you guys? Like, I mean, how are you running that out? Like, what's it look like for you?
I'm going to start like just going into a cold turkey like this. I'm going to start with Nick and Joel, and Brock's gonna push for reps.
Yeah.
And I
Like-
would rotate them as well.
That's good. You want that.
rotate.
Yeah, you need that.
Right? You don't want these guys you don't want these guys dying on the field, or if an injury for 1, 2, 3 weeks and all of a sudden you're hooped. I want guys that can go in there and fill spots.
And you want guys walking on eggshells a little bit, fearing for their job, knowing that there's someone in the curtains waiting.
Keep them on their toes.
You have to.
You guys know my thing. Like, how often do you think they run out of 34?
There'll be times, yeah. I'm not going to poo-poo it. There will be times.
Yeah.
Depends on who we're playing, who they're playing.
Yeah.
When I played, we never really did it a ton, except for when we would play a run-heavy team.
Yeah.
Winnipeg with Andrew Harris or Calgary with John Cornish. And that's when you'd bring in an extra D tackle.
So is that like a team that runs between the tackles then?
Yeah.
So you kind of like
Yeah.
take your 3 big boys, say stay between the tackles, make it impossible to
And that's what
run.
you want.
And then the 4 on the outside, or the 4 linebackers, the 2 out guys, you guys cover the outside.
And you're hoping when you do these types of fronts to contain the offense to running it inside. You don't want them running it outside because you have these edge players who are a little more free to set the edge, a little less responsibility to think, and they can just go and set a hard edge. And you want to funnel everything inside. That's
So the big
goal.
guys.
Dude, we're talking about like running a 34 base. Like they're gonna have to end up running a 50 front with all the defensive linemen they have.
70.
Yeah, like yeah, we actually have to run with no DBs, guys. like we just have to load the box. Please don't.
Goal
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. Dude, did you ever play like Madden and the team, like whether you're playing computer or whatever, they had a like first and goal from the 1. You just send out the punt block formation.
No,
you just
but that's not terrible. in
Yeah,
Madden,
yeah.
actually.
But dude, then it was like, dude, I remember like playing as a kid who had like no idea how to audible. And like my friend would just audible out to like shotgun 4 verts and like all of his I'm in punt block. Yeah.
Gotta
No
learn the
idea how to
audibles.
cover it.
Yeah.
I'm like just hoping I can get to the quarterback.
Miss Madden.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I like Brock a lot as a player. Brock was a guy, like when I talked to Ed at the postseason media avail, he had said like, so I asked him, who was someone you were, high on but didn't have the fanfare, and he did say, Kenny Logan first makes total sense based on what he did this past year. But Brock was the second name to come out of his mouth, and Coach Killam at practices, he was always talking about like Brock's a guy we're really high on. So they really like this guy, and I think a big thing for Ed and Mark, Coach Killam especially, I think a big thing has to be attitude. Like there are some coaches out there who like, if you're a diva, they're going to run you out because you're the best player. Like I feel like Coach Killam is way more willing to take a flyer on a guy who's putting in the effort and has the right attitude. Man. Yeah, exactly.
It's the city.
Yeah.
It's the city.
Yeah,
and
I
think Brock, like I think Nick is more talented than Brock. With all respect, like it's just one guy probably has to be more talented. I think Nick is that guy, but Brock he's a real like do up your bootstraps kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like Nick, if he had a different body, would be like the preeminent DB. Like if he was a little taller, a little thinner, like he would be a DB. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like Brock would always find a way to be a linebacker.
For sure. Same with Joel.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
Joel's gonna be wherever he gets in the most hits.
Joel just wants to go and hunt something and hit something.
Yep.
Yeah. If Joel was like 5'11", 185, he's finding a way to play linebacker. Like he's making it happen. So I wanted to ask you guys about this one, not to jump around too much, but Cody has some bonuses in his contract. I want to throw them to you guys and see how you feel about getting them. So 52,000 in incentives. By the way, this one, we have the article on ElksNation from Zach Lang. 3 Down Nation also had it. Yeah, it's going to be $395K in hard money. 52K in incentives, which can bring it up to 447. But here's some of them. Here's some of the incentives. So he gets 1,100 for every game he's on the active roster, which can get up to 20,000. I would assume that's just gonna be 20,000 he's gonna catch. 10K for reaching 4,300 all-purpose yards.
You'd like to hope he hits
you'd
that.
Think he'd be able to get that.
On that, Rick?
I think I'm in on that. I think I'm in. Yeah, obviously not going to be a lot of rushing yards out of that. So it's going to be a lot of passing. But if you utilize your running backs a little bit more, and swing passes and whatnot, I think he'd hit it.
I think he'll pass for like 39 to 4,100.
I'm trying to
rush for a couple hundred.
I'd
be in.
I want to pull up what he had last season exactly and kind of try and prorate it.
Lang's writing for ElksNation, eh?
Yeah. He's the editor. Zach? He's the editor. Sent him an article yesterday. Nice. Hope to get that posted nice and soon. Yeah, Cody's like career high in pass yards, 4,300. We've talked about this. It was the same year he had his career high in touchdowns, which was 18. Never hit 4K since, but he did have 3,413 games last year, prorated. That's well over 4K, and he ran for 300 yards. So 4,300 seems like a pretty good benchmark.
It's a high. I think it's a high number, but it's in the realm of
It should be
39 and 400, 300. Yeah, I could be in on that.
Yeah,
for 10K.
For 10K.
Okay.
Yep. 10K for reaching 25 touchdowns.
Total?
I assume it's total. It doesn't say. He had 21 last year in 13 games.
Yeah, but he's not really out there. He's not out there for goal line,
he's
right?
There in goal line, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
But you don't really. I don't know if you want him being your number one go-to.
See, I would. I hear you. Like
you don't want to get him injured.
Starter, but Michael Riley did it for us. Like as a quarterback back in 15.
Same age. Same age.
Mike would have been younger than Cody at this point.
Yeah,
but
Mike Cody was built too. Talk about quarterbacks who are built.
Yeah, he was a big body. Cody's a specialist at this. This is what he did for the majority of his career. He knows how to find the soft spots in D's and to keep his feet moving. So I'm sorry, I'm immature, man. But like Cody knows how to do that. So if he is on short yardage, that's an easy over.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like his career high, 28 touchdowns total. Second career high, 24. So he's only hit over 25 once. That was obviously that Sask year back in 2019.
Like how many short yardage sneaks did Snyder have? Didn't he have like 7+ touchdowns?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's look it up.
For some reason, the number 9 comes to me.
It makes sense, right? One every 2 games you're down there.
For some reason, I don't know. Completely off though.
Only have it. Oh, let me give me a sec here.
Yeah, you're good.
We're gonna pull it up.
I really hit you on the spot.
It'll be interesting though who they bring in as that third string, as that goal line guy. If you bring in somebody that is kind of built for that, then I think Cody doesn't really get to see a lot of them. But if you bring in like a kid kind of in that spot, then I think you'll see Cody take a couple more.
He had 3.
Okay, I was way off.
3. Yeah.
I'm obviously thinking Tommy Stevens then. because he, I think, had double
Yeah,
digits.
that's a Tommy Stevens stat. Cody's gonna get $7K for finishing top 4 in pass yards. Led the league once,
I'm out.
right? No, sorry, didn't lead the league ever. My bad.
I'm out on that.
Yeah, top 4. I don't know about that.
Nah, not when you got the likes of a Zach Caleros.
It's not going to be easy,
No,
but I kind of like seeing these bonuses out there that are high in the sky, right? They're not super easy for him to just kind of step over. I want to keep him dry. Exactly.
Yeah. You can just guarantee 1, 2 in any order will be Bo Levi and Nathan Rourke.
Yep.
Then fill in the rest.
Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, they got to stay healthy though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Barring injury,
that's
of
true.
course.
That's something you got to look
Let's
at.
just
And then
talk health. If they're healthy, then let's assume.
the final one, 5K bonus if he's named CFL MOP.
Every player's got that in their contract. That's kind of just a
Man, if I was him and I was like, "Okay, you're gonna give me MOP, I want a little more than $5,000."
and every player, like, yeah,
Like I obviously it's a big stretch to get to that record, to that award. But if he does, you want to give him a little more than $5,000, man.
totally. Yep. But at the same time, you don't want to wrap too much bonus money up in that because it is such a stretch.
Right.
So say a team's okay,
And you gotta,
Cody,
yeah,
we'll
you
give
gotta
you a
take space for bonus
300,000
money.
contract, and 50,000 of it will be if you win MOP.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
So does bonus money transfer over to next year's salary, kind of like the NHL?
To be honest, Rick, I
Not
don't
sure.
have an answer for you. I would
Yeah.
assume no, because
don't
usually
think
money's not carried
I don't think
over at all
it
in the
does.
CFL.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I think about it, as I talk, no.
So we've gone over some of the bonuses we think he will or won't hit, but this is what I wanted to do at the beginning of the show. What do you guys think? If you had to predict his stat line, I need some passing yards, a completion percentage, some rushing yards, total touchdowns, interceptions, the whole shebang.
Hey, Rick, have you gone through this exercise yourself?
Yeah, I have like a rough idea of what I don't have it written down or anything, but I have a general idea of where I'm at.
I think right around 4,000 all-purpose yards is probably pretty reasonable. Somewhere, north of 20 passing touchdowns. Maybe all, passing plus getting his own. I want to see him probably the second or third at worst best quarterback in the West.
Yep. He has to be if they want success.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3,700 yards passing.
He had 3,413 yards in 13 games last year.
Yeah, I feel you.
In an offense that wasn't really built for him.
I'm still sticking with that 37. It's just prove me wrong, please. Prove me wrong.
Got a really good running back.
Prove me wrong. So that 37, and then I'm gonna say 19 touchdowns, 12 picks, 250, 300 rushing yards.
Okay.
Pretty good completion percentage, I'd say.
I'm going to say 4,200 passing yards. Sets a not career best, but career second best. I think he gets 20 touchdowns this year. And I think that's the other thing. He's never started a full 18-game season. Like he's played 18 games, the Montreal year, the Saskatchewan year, but he hasn't started all 18. I like to think he's going to start all 18. I mean, obviously that's injury dependent, but still. I'm going to say, 4,200 yards. I'm going to say he gets like 22 touchdowns. I could see some ints. So I'll say like 12 ints. I'll say 300 rushing yards. He had 300 this past year. If you look at his career, he kind of always hovers like first year where he actually got game reps, that 2017 season in Toronto, 240 yards, 108 in BC. That was kind of that. I mean, he didn't really, whatever. That 2019 year in Saskatchewan, 611, and then 468, 357, 341, 277, 319. So I think he'll be right up there, 300 rushing yards, and I'll say 5 tutties. Couple scrambles, couple goal line sets, broken play.
Yeah. When it comes to Cody, he had his best years with Jason Moss, be it his coordinator in Sask or as his head coach and coordinator in Montreal. I just don't know if Maximic will be able to pull it out of him. I hope so. I truly hope so, because Maximic was able to pull it out of Nathan Rourke. I mean, Nathan Rourke is special too. It's not like he needed it pulled out of him, but I hope that they can have their relationship off the field translate to on the field?
Mhm.
Because it didn't translate. Like it was a little rocky with Maximic last year.
Yeah, for
At
sure.
different points. I would just like for it to be a little smoother because he's known to call a really good offense. And if he can impact Cody's game the way Jason Moss had impacted it, those numbers will be hit.
Yeah, I'm looking down his list of career numbers here. Nothing jumps off the page. So I don't know. Maybe nothing.
Career high of how many yards, Deck?
4,300. Well, that's a good number, but it was his only 4,000 yard season.
Yeah.
I'm looking down the number, down the stats here, looking at the numbers, and I don't know. Nothing I guess would maybe suggest that he's gonna have this unbelievable bump here in year 11, but
What were his numbers when they won the Grey Cup in Montreal a couple seasons?
3,800 yards passing, 71% completion percentage. That's another thing. Sorry, I think he'll be north of 70. Like he's been north of 70 his whole career, 71.3 for his career. 15 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 340 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns.
That's exactly who I think he is. Those numbers are very exactly almost to a T of what I said, except I said a couple more touchdowns. That's who I think he is as a player, man.
Yep.
And he won a Grey Cup with those numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's. I think his touchdown to interception ratio is a little better than that. Like, I don't think of him as a 15 to 12 guy. I think of him probably more like closer to
You
a
said
2 to
20
1
and
guy.
12. That's not that crazy. It's not that.
Yeah, it's.
I said 19 and 12.
Didn't I say 22?
Oh, okay, sorry.
22 and 12.
Sorry.
So it's a little bit. But to your point, I don't think. I'm not locking Cody in for 5K, 50 tutties, and 3 picks. I think he's definitely more reminiscent of what you say he is. But I don't know. I guess maybe it's hope, because I feel like we all were. We were calling for him to come back and be QB1, and now he's here. And I don't like the way we were calling for it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, 2,800 yards, 19 picks, and 7 tutties.
It's also going to depend on who we bring in.
Yeah, totally.
Right? They may find a gem that comes in and pushes and somehow steals the job by week whatever.
And they are slowly finding the gems. They are
That quarterback?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
yeah.
You guys think? Wow.
Yeah. Well, I don't
You
know.
know,
I
last
don't
time-
know. I don't know if he'll push.
Yeah, you
for
don't
the
like.
job, but yeah.
Last
don't
time
think-
Ed was
Look what
here.
happened with Davis Alexander. He didn't take the job in season, but they anointed Davis Alexander and said, "Bye, Cody."
They
Ed-
did. At
Ed
any
brought
other
in
position,
Michael Riley,
sure,
did he
but
not?
The Elks,
Yeah.
the Elks
Yeah.
are kind of in more of
He
a
did.
unique situation where it's been so bad for so long. Coach wants him back. GM wants him back.
Yeah, no, they
Didn't
need
work
that
out with Trey.
stability.
They need, yeah.
need-
You need
They
the stability,
need
but that's not to say you're not going to find some gem out there you bring in.
And Ed finds gems. Look, they found Brock.
No,
Brock
you're not paying him $400K to also try and find a diamond.
No, they
in the
wouldn't
rough.
do. They wouldn't. I don't.
Well, you
think
have to
do
do
it the way
both.
They did Trey, but man, if you got a guy who you find at camp or find it down south or something, and he comes into camp and is balling,
I think they'd make him wait a year. I think they'd make him wait a year.
that would be the smart thing to do.
And I think so much of it is just what you said, like the stability of the position. Like,
But okay, now what if Cody is just mediocre and average, and you're 4-4? Do they still make this gem wait a year?
I honestly think they might.
We're talking a lot of hypothetical.
Cody goes to the dark room and some guy gets 3 quarters and runs with it, and all of a sudden Cody's one more week on
It does
protocol,
happen that
and this
fast,
guy
man.
it can
It happens.
definitely.
It could happen to Trey Ford. It could happen to Cody Fajardo, man. There's no difference in the scenario.
Well, I think there is difference now, in that you've had a quarterback carousel of 6 years now. No one's hit. You semi-hit with a guy last year in Cody.
But what if Cody again comes out stumbling? What if you're 2-6 and
Yeah,
you're not playing great?
Yeah, what if his plane crashes back from Cal? I don't know. Sure.
What if you're 6-0?
It is all what if.
Yeah.
But
because
as
you're gonna
much
be
as-
6-0,
Yeah, what if
right?
what if they're 12 and 0
All
and he
I'm
has
saying,
30
going to
touchdowns in
Rick's
12
point,
games?
though, is in pro football, don't be surprised at anything. It can
Yeah.
happen to anybody.
No, I give you guys that, for sure. You're always looking to get younger and cheaper. It's next man up.
Good
If
luck.
there's a guy who can play, you're gonna play him. But I do think this current iteration of the Elks team and what the quarterback situation has been like for the last 6 years, I just think they're all in on Cody for this season.
As of today, 100%.
Like Nathan Rourke in BC, if he goes out and has 3 bad weeks in a row, they're not benching him.
no,
Nor
Yeah.
should they. And they should treat Cody the same.
Oh,
I agree.
100%.
Even though, like, obviously Cody's not respectfully. he's
Trey
just not as
wasn't
good
the
as-
same though. Trey had a couple. I mean,
Yeah.
Trey had one game where he was a perfect passer.
Yeah, we
Next
brought him
game
out.
was terrible,
Yep.
and he's done.
3 for 12 for like 32 yards. I think
Dude,
was
he was
that
10
one.
for 10 or whatever. And
Yeah,
they brought in
perfect
Cody
passer.
for a drive.
Yeah, man. So shoot, you never know. But
They
it
knew,
is
they
different
knew Trey
scenarios.
wasn't the guy. Also,
They-
like,
but they're the
they-
ones who paid him.
I know, but they tried to
They
force
did
it.
know.
Yeah, I
but
know.
They,
It was
they're the ones who
weird.
paid him.
It
I
was
think They
weird.
only paid him to show like we're a new regime.
Yeah.
We're trying to get some stability. Where we got a franchise QB. That's I think the only reason they did it.
Yeah, I agree. I
Great
agree.
story.
They
too.
never believed in him.
No,
They never believed in him.
no, I feel bad. Like, I like Trey a lot, and dude, I say it like every time we bring him up. Unreal head on his shoulders, like great head on his shoulders. But they knew he wasn't the guy from the rip. They paid him like the guy, and at the first chance, they ripped
Because
him
it's a
out.
small league, man, and people talk. So you think this organization already, like this regime, they already knew about Trey Ford and how he operated before they even got here. Man.
Yeah,
It's a small league.
100%. I'm. When's his bonus? It's like February 2nd.
Coming,
It's
it's
like
looming.
right, yeah.
Yeah, it's looming.
How hard is Ed working the phones?
Oh, yeah,
I think he loves this part of the job.
yeah.
Definitely.
The thing is, will he get a deal done? I've heard some chatter. Maybe BC. That could be a suitable place behind Nathan Rourke.
Yep. Because Canadian quarterback thing, the
exactly.
ratios right there. That's probably
Learn how to play the game behind a really good passer.
I don't like. Yeah, like I hate to say this. Are we talking that's the only landing spot?
Probably. I could see in Ottawa too.
He fits Ottawa. I could
does.
see him in Ottawa. Yeah,
Ontario kid. I mean, different part of Ontario, but I could see.
I couldn't see him in Montreal.
For the right dollar amount.
The
You can
dollar's
see him
cheap,
almost
cheap.
you can almost see him on any team.
Yeah. The dollar's cheap for him.
I disagree. I couldn't see him on any team. I couldn't see him in Sask.
No, or Winnipeg.
I couldn't see him in Winnipeg. I could see
One
him
quick injury in either one of those cities and bang bang.
That's the thing, Rick, and he's one of the first phone calls.
Right.
It's true.
You don't see it right now because of their roster and what they have on their team right now, but
Well,
all that could
Sask, like,
change.
I know they really like Jake Mayer.
Yeah.
As a backup. I like Jake Mayer's game as well.
You do have
Winnipeg, it's funny because I don't see Trey. I almost said Terrell weirdly. I don't know. I don't see Trey in Winnipeg, but they're a team like they need something new there at the quarterback position.
They do.
Maybe I do. Maybe I'm talking myself into Trey in Winnipeg.
Zach just got 100K the other day.
Yep.
New Year's bonus.
Dude, but could you imagine like Mike O'Shea trying to coach Trey Ford? Like you just have him pulling his hair out.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
tough. It'd be tough.
All right. Should we move on to a little
Imagine if they just restructure his contract and he's back here.
that would be interesting.
After all this talk, he's just restructured, took a huge pay cut, didn't want to leave, and he's here.
That
Well,
would be
like-
a shot to the ego.
the convo really now must be like, who do you want as a backup, him or Cole Snyder? Because they signed Cole, right?
That is the
I'm
convo.
not messing that up.
No,
They-
he's
they-
around.
And they
He's
got
around.
Zach. They re-signed Zach. So the convo really is like, who do you want more as your backup?
Come on, we added the Southern Miss quarterback as well.
Yeah,
Nageless,
Guys are being added all the
Nageless.
time, right?
Braylon
Nageless.
Braxton.
You
Yeah.
never know, man.
I don't know.
The old neg list. What are you good for, neg list?
Then you got to start bringing names into camp, and it wouldn't be the first time that a no name turned out to be something,
It wouldn't. No,
especially in this league.
no. That's the reality of it, man. See, oh man, Brandon Zylstra,
Yeah.
like out of nowhere.
He was cold. Well,
Who
still
else
is.
was it? We called him Batman. Played with so many dudes, man. I forget. He always Mitchell. He had a big breakout year. I don't know if you guys remember him. Nonetheless, but yeah, Ed finds gems. Darrell Walker.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like Ed finds them.
Yeah, he does.
He knows how, and that's
He
just
does.
the receiving position. You know, look at Brock Mogensen, Kenny, Carter O'Donnell.
Yep. JJ.
And let's face it, Kenny started on the practice squad last year, right? So if we sat here and going into week one, going, "Hey, this practice squad guy could be one of our best players in 2 weeks," we'd say probably not. There's this guy and this guy and this guy and that guy, but you saw what happened.
All right.
Just a quick opportunity. That's all you guys need.
Do we want to get to a little Rick's rant?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to. I think I'm ready to roll on this one.
All right.
Now, I don't know how this is allowed because it can't just be a coincidence, but you got your 2-year term for your phone, right? And as soon as that 2 year is up, that phone battery, that thing starts to fall off the end. Like, no problem with everything I've done today. Brand new phone. I'm sitting at 93, 94% battery. Right now, 73.
Just drops.
Just drop. And nothing's happened to it in the last little bit other than something on the back end saying, hey, come buy a damn new. And then you don't have to buy the new phone, right? You just swap it in for a new one and they give you another 2 years. I don't really get it, but there's got to be something fishy about this and no one's looked into this.
Oh, know there's something behind it.
Yeah, yeah, they're pulling.
And we all just sit back and go, well, that's weird, but no one does anything.
They work us like puppeteers, brother.
Absolutely, man. As the consumers we are.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I'm not really a big conspiracy theory guy, but
there's some shit out there.
There's a lot out there that I'm just like, what are we
if you're not questioning some things, man, you're in the sand.
Yep. Yeah, like this is a perfect example. I don't know. What else am I supposed to say here?
Of course,
like this is
they make it so the battery starts dying
after
a couple of years, man. They make it so you got to go and spend more money.
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
Why they make cars the way they do now.
Yeah,
like cars
back in the day, man. Those things you don't have to replace those things. You could hit something and be fine.
Drive the same road every day. All of a sudden, you got 4 nails in your car.
Yeah,
you're wondering what's up with that. Like,
yeah.
What's another one? Like, obviously,
there's a lot.
There's so many.
The ocean tip lately.
Yeah,
and just like stuff that's deep down in the ocean. Different.
Look, it's
they're always
interesting.
coming out with different species they're discovering and stuff.
Dude, the ocean's a crazy place.
I've been on that conspiracy a lot.
What's the conspiracy?
Well, not conspiracy, but just the mystery.
The ocean is nuts. Like that is
terrifying.
Yeah, the mystery.
Or crazy cool,
what
but
could be.
Yeah,
what could be. But yeah, there's. I mean, the pyramids.
Like the biggest waterfall in the world is under the water.
It's a trip.
No, isn't it? It's volcano.
No, I just read this the other day. I can't remember where it's from.
No way.
But yeah, they're like the biggest waterfall in the world, and it's just freezing cold water dropping off this cliff and straight down.
80% of the ocean being undiscovered is nuts.
That's nuts, man.
But it's also like it's so here. Okay, let me throw you to this one, because this is kind of the old classic. Which is scarier, space or the bottom of the ocean?
Bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, where would you rather go? Where would you rather be?
Ooh, I'm not.
I know.
That honestly, it's not that difficult because we can't go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, but
right. There's nothing.
Capability.
If we had the capabilities,
crushed.
I don't think so, man. It's pitch black. You can't see shit.
Yeah.
You'd rather go to space?
Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah,
and
I'm not a massive fan of heights either. But I think because we've done it a couple times, I think you can see a little bit more up there. Yeah, I think I'd be a little bit better going up than I am down, all the way down.
Civilizations are out there that are just way more advanced than us.
Oh,
like we think we're in on Earth, but like,
how big is our ego to think we are the only ones out here living this type of a life?
Galaxy, you know?
Yeah, the other crazy one is also like if you ever see like a video of like it's like this is you, and then it like expands and it's like this is the universe.
Yeah, zoom back.
We're such a drop of dust. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. It gives me, honestly, man, it gives me the willies thinking about it.
Me too.
Like when I asked you guys that question about would you rather be in in the bottom of the ocean or deep in the ocean or up in space, like I got shivers thinking about either. I don't want to do any of that.
I don't think there's no real predators up in space, and I think we kind of know that by now, right? There's no dragons up there, shit like that. You go down, we don't know what the hell's down there. As far as we do know,
there's something for me though about not being on Earth. Like that's a crazy part of it.
And there's so much signs of extraterrestrial out there, just from the lights and stuff from videos that you see in the sky. Like,
yeah. If they told us everything they know, they don't tell us because the average person can't handle that information.
It's true. There is so much classified stuff the government doesn't release, man.
Would you guys want to go to space?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
no, I'd want to orbit around the Earth and then come back. I'd like to go see that classic photo of the Earth from 1,000 miles or whatever.
Yeah.
And come back down.
Yeah, I'm not spending a lot of time up there.
See where we're not taking the different continents in the ocean.
Yeah.
Then come back down.
Let me see it see it like a basketball. And okay, I'm good. No, put me back, please.
Exactly.
Man. Yeah, I'm just freaking. I don't want to go up to space. You kidding me? Forget
you'd
that.
rather go to the ocean. I'm way more fearful.
Between those two, like it's weird. I think both scare me. I think the ocean might scare me more. But I'd still rather do that.
80% has not been looked at.
Some of the depths in like some of the seas over by Asia,
Yeah, we can take our
Oh,
highest
man.
point mountains or whatever, flip them upside down,
Oh.
and there's still a ton of space between
Yeah,
that peak
I
to where the
I
bottom.
just saw that graph over the weekend, actually.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like Everest flipped upside
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, oh man. There's
Yeah,
so
that's
much
crazy.
stuff
I'm
under
actually
there.
getting scared thinking about
the
it.
freaky, the freaky creatures, man.
Dude, I'm
that
just thinking.
look like aliens.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about one of them like coming, like Godzilla, just
Ooh,
walking
gives me
up
the
on. I know.
heebie-jeebies, man.
Hey, let's get to the blind rankings. This is scaring me too much. I'm gonna when I drive to the studio after this, I'm gonna need to be on the phone with Eddie. So I don't feel,
Talk her through it.
I'll talk you through.
Yeah, can't go in. No tunnels. All right, we're going stadium food.
Ooh, I like that.
I
All
like.
I
right.
like that.
Let's start it off with just the easy one. Just a bag of popcorn.
Such a
It
classic.
is. I go to everything.
However you
now.
like it. Lots of butter, no butter. You're up to you.
Probably 2.
Yeah, I was honestly, I'm surprised you said that. I was gonna say 2 for the pure like nostalgia of it, and it's easy and it feels like the game. I'll put it 3 though.
I cry. Popcorn is my favorite snack. so
Yeah,
yeah.
you are a big
gotcha.
popcorn guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it 3.
Just that little plastic bowl of nachos and nacho cheese.
I'm not a big nacho guy outside of like restaurant nachos. Like I'm not and I don't mess with that fake cheese. So easy 5 for me.
Easy 5, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go 4. I don't mind it. There's a time and a place. It's a rarity though.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
rare.
for sure. A soft pretzel. A nice, fresh, soft pretzel. Maybe a little bit of mustard on the
mustard
side.
there?
Oh,
Okay.
you know it.
Soft
Come on now.
Those are
Okay.
sick,
With
man.
the grainy salt.
Oh, yeah,
I'm-
definitely.
I'm putting that John number 2 easy.
Ooh.
Easy. I mess with a soft pretzel. For
I'll
sure.
go 3.
Candy.
5.
Yeah, 4. I'm cool
Low
with that
for
at
me.
4. Yeah.
I'm not a big candy like that.
Then we're going old Faithful, the
It
hot
better
dog.
be.
It's the
Yeah.
hot
Left
dog,
number
baby.
1 for
It's the
her,
hot
baby.
dog.
Talk to me now.
Gotta
number
be.
1.
I left
Oh,
number
man.
1 for my girl.
Yeah.
I was
The
thinking.
Lizzie gal.
I was
I
thinking I
love
might
them.
get like hot dog 2, beer 1. That would have been a cool. But no, I'm happy with. I think this is one of the best ones I've ever done. I'd probably flip. No, actually, I'd definitely take candy.
Going
No,
into
was,
it,
I nailed it.
knew I was gonna save number 1 for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's the first time I actually knew
Yeah.
what number 1 was gonna be.
Yeah. No, I like that. We did well.
Easy,
I'm happy
dog.
with that.
Easy.
Yeah, we crushed
Give me a
that.
foot long all day.
Crushed that. You ever get like you ever like fancy it up and you get maybe like the hamburger or the chicken strips?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Man, I'm a family
Sometimes.
of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken strips are a must.
Yeah, chicken. No, I'm talking about like at the stadium though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
okay.
ease of
Yeah, they're
the
a
chicken
must with the
strips. The
kids.
chicken strips and fries. It's the one hand hold, one hand.
Dude,
So simple.
it's so like bad. Stadium food is so bad, but there's still something so like good about
I
it.
gotta say,
Yep.
man, I went to Commonwealth this summer and I was very disappointed. I got sweet potato fries and they were just disgusting.
Oh, I'm sure it was
They were
terrible.
disgusting. They were clearly like frozen air fried,
Yeah,
but they were air fried on a high temperature, so it just burned.
yeah.
And then the inside were cold.
Oh,
So the outside was charred, like burned, and then the inside was cold. It was disgusting. Like
Yeah.
highly disappointed. I have no issue putting that on blast.
did come with sauce? The
Yeah, some
garlic
cream.
aioli or whatever.
Yeah, some aioli.
Yeah, some garlic aioli for those ones.
And
Yeah.
speaking of hot dog, man, you guys mess with the Costco's ever?
Yeah, I don't.
I
so
love them.
I don't have a Costco membership. I don't go to Costco a lot, but yeah, Costco hot dogs they're insane.
Yeah, they are
So
insane.
good.
As a family, we went for the Castrol Magical Lights. We do it every year where you drive through the lights
Yep.
at the raceway. And we had to stop at Costco. So we hit the Costco at Leduc first and picked up some dogs and fries for our drive.
Mhm.
I ate that dog, had another half of my daughter's dog. I felt like so sick, man. I don't know what I love a
Really,
good
eh?
hot dog, but man, it was
Like food poisoning?
it was just
No, just-
overload, man. Like I just
If you don't eat them for a while, then you get something in there and it's like a rock solid in there, and then the
Yeah.
buns are big and there's a lot of bread in there.
I don't do poutine ever.
Oh, you're going thick then.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bun, a lot of meat, a lot of
Oh,
fries,
it was
yeah, a lot of
rich.
carbs
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it was holidays.
Yeah.
But I felt disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
I felt terrible.
It takes a while to burn that food
Full
off.
up to here, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I
Yeah.
didn't overeat. I felt gross.
Oh, I feel it. Yeah. Sometimes like if you get like pizza will do that to me sometimes where I'm just like have one slice too many and I just feel disgusted.
Pizza,
with
you got to keep it
myself.
to the thin crust for the pizza.
You do.
New York style.
That move.
Yeah, huge vet move. Huge vet move. Man,
Nice, guys.
shout out. This was a
Love
good
it,
episode.
guys. Love it, guys.
This was good. This was fun. We talked about everything.
Yeah, did,
We
man.
talked about everything.
Fitness
Yeah,
to food.
cover it all.
Fitness to food, the ocean, the Elks. This was crazy. In an
Didn't talk
hour.
any
too.
CFP.
No, we didn't.
Love that Indiana thumped them. But
I'm
we
so
got another
dude.
day for that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that some other day. But what Kurt Signetti's done with that team is just I can't
It's cool.
even.
He's so no nonsense.
I win.
It's kind of a
Google me.
cornball too. Like I love it.
But like honestly, I don't even think so anymore. Like I think you could have felt that way maybe a little bit last year, but this year you're just like he's just nails. Like he's just the
That's what he
man.
is. He's
Like
just
everything.
machine.
Yeah, he just
You
dude.
see that? There's one little video. It was pregame with Pat McAfee where he just points over.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like man, you're such a dad,
Dude, imagine 2 years ago telling someone Indiana would thump Bama
Whew.
38-3 in
So
a
you're dreaming.
college football playoff.
Dreaming.
Dude, they would. I made this joke. Like they would have taken away your driver's license. They'd be like, you can't drive a car,
Mental
and give us
illness
what meds you're on too.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Like, oh my
Some
goodness.
insanity.
Shout out Coach Sig.
Cool.
We got to get him on the program. He would hear one question from us jokers and leave the interview.
We're big J's.
Get in
No, you're
there.
right.
Big J's.
I'll put
Up
the
our game.
Sports 1440 hat on every game, and I get up there in the press box.
We sat
I
here
take
with
it
Chris
serious.
Morris. We're big J's.
We can up our game.
All right, you guys want to get out of here?
Yep.
This was dope. Hopefully, we get Brock Mogensen Friday. If not, we'll have someone for you. Appreciate you listening as always. We're out.